been such a long time since I've done a video about my gray hair adventure, my journey into stopping dyeing my hair and letting it grow out its natural whatever color. And because my hair is 100% no dye in it anymore, I thought it'd be fun to kind of recap where I'm at right now, you know, a good couple years and a half later, and also share with you 3 of the most common questions that I get about the whole gray hair thing. First of all, to tell you a little bit where I'm at right now, you know, it's funny, I've kind of gone past it in my head. I'm on to other things in my life. My hair isn't my focus anymore. That said, I'm really happy with the color, and it continues to evolve and surprise me. Sometimes it seems really super gray. Other times you cannot see it, the gray, at all. And especially this summer in Australia, it got, you know, I had parts that were coming out blonde or brown. So my hair is a complete mystery to me. The biggest benefit to me is to just not have any dye in my hair at all. It's a weird feeling after so many years of always running and getting my roots covered, and I'm really happy that I've gone through it. But that kind of leads me to the first most common question that I get, and that is, have you dyed your hair? This comes up for me in other videos that I do, videos that are really about my main job, which is helping women over 40 navigate midlife change. I'll often get a question in the comments area, have you dyed your hair? Because my hair might look a lot darker than it really is, or the silvers just don't show. It's just weird hair like that. So the answer is no, absolutely not. But for the moment, you can never say never, but I really have no intention of dyeing my hair. I'm really happy with the color. I love every bit of silver in it, and I really look forward to, as time goes on, having more silver come through. It still feels like very much a work in progress. No, this is my hair, 100%. The second most common question that I get is my husband, friend, colleague, daughter or son doesn't want me to do this thing. How should I deal with it? And I think there's 2 things going on here. When we decide to go on the gray hair adventure, we have a lot of education already under our belts. You know, we have seen YouTube videos, we've seen all the gorgeous pictures of these amazing women that are rocking silver. We've looked at message boards and comments and Facebook groups, and we really have a great idea of what the possibilities are, what the journey's going to be, and we have all this information under our belt. But the thing is, when we tell someone we're going to do it, they haven't been through the same experience that we have. It comes to them like out of left field. So there's a bit of shock value, and often, you know, if you perceive something just the way that we perceive gray hair or silver hair as this great thing, someone else might perceive it in the old world way of thinking that it looks old, or, you know, it's not flattering, or it's something only that men can do. So you have to realize that there is an education timeline to this. The second big part of this is it's a real indicator if someone close to you doesn't want you to do it, even though you have told them your reasoning for it. It's kind of a good indicator about boundaries. And it can be a challenging one, but it might be a metaphor for other things going on in your life where you're easily swayed, or where you let the opinions of a friend, of a colleague, of a partner, of a kid kind of drive you and drive your decisions rather than you stepping up and taking charge. So my answer to this question is to educate, to really give someone all the information and the time to wrap their head around the idea, and also for yourself to own your decision, to back your decision. When you're doing something that is a positive thing, that's going to make you feel better, it's going to make you feel beautiful, it's going to make you feel healthy, or whatever the values are that you attach to the gray hair adventure, when you're doing something for the greater good, it's really hard to argue about that. But this is the time where you got to step up and you got to own it, and you can't let your insecurity or a doubt kind of exceeds someone else's. So you need to really project being strong and being very confident in your decision. And that's a kind of a feeling that is going to transcend. It might take some time, but when you back yourself, others really follow along. Going gray, even during its most wobbly moments, should not be a punishment. It should not bum you out to the point of making you feel depressed. Also to note is there's a lot of moving parts to the whole beauty thing. You know, we're more than just our hair. We've got our skin, we've got our bodies, we've got, you know, our inside, our self-esteem, and all the things that go in with creating inner beauty. So there's a lot to look at, not just the hair. So if you're having, you know, a temporary freak out, have a look at everything else. You know, are there ways to improve, to feel better in other aspects of beauty? But if it's the hair that is really, really getting you down, maybe put the gray hair adventure on hold for another time where you really feel like you can step into it and enjoy it, even in the really squirmy parts. Now is the time. Where you're at right now is to feel as beautiful as you possibly can. Walk in beauty, go towards beauty, feel beautiful. There's a big difference between kind of going through a little squirmy transition and feeling downright about it. Aim for beauty, whether it's going for the gray hair thing or coloring. Either way, doesn't matter. So that's my gray hair adventure and the most common questions that I'm getting so far at this stage of this never-ending journey. Now, just in case you didn't know, I've written a book about this whole experience called Gray Hair Adventure, Things I Learned About Life When I Stopped Dyeing My Hair. You can get it over at Amazon, and the book is really about more than hair. You know, I use hair kind of as a metaphor for any change that you want to make in life. We talk about boundaries, talk about self-esteem, we talk about backing ourselves even when the going gets a little bit rocky. The book is now available in audio format over at Bandcamp. It's grayhairadventure.bandcamp.com. And because this is the first time that I've ever done an audiobook, you can pay what you want. You decide how much you want to pay. So whether you want to listen to my gray hair adventure or read it, there are plenty of resources out there for you to support you on this special, special journey. All right, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in another video.